Alrighty, hello. How are you? Welcome. I am Latisse. Just get the analysis done out the way. I will be doing personal readings very soon, as well as dream readings very soon. I'm just currently building the formats for them, so that way it's a little bit easier for me to, get out the energy and process and get it to you as well. I also do currently at the moment donation-led readings every Saturday and Sunday on my Instagram. So it's best to kind of not subscribe, oh my goodness, to just follow because I don't really have a set schedule for those things, but at least that would be kind of just a little bit, a little something there for you. But with all that out the way, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, for the month of August. Now, for your chakra led, we got the heart chakra. Okay, we're also writing with the green pen. A lot of expansion energy, healing energy, ease energy, opening energy. A lot of like heart feeling like it's heavy in your chest energy weighing in, but also it's like this lightness that it has to it, this airiness that it has to it, which is obviously that air energy for sure, but just coming from a lot more open-mindedness, getting more into that mental mindset of prosperity, abundance, healing, growth, change, and shift. Because the first word that I wrote for you guys is freedom. Freedom, 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 yeah, freedom. It's hilarious. But we got freedom, and it is, you got the card that you got was the pink card. Again, a lot more this rose quartz, heart chakra, open expansion, really being real with self and honest, and allowing that to resonate with you, to clear path, light a path, abandon on the path as well, habits, mindsets, allowing that shift to come from a heart space, realizing that not everything is so physical. Like sometimes it's you have to get a little bit into that expansion of delusion and mysteriousness and curiosity into that sense to allow that freedom of all things. I'm hearing freedom in the mundane, freedom in opportunities, freedom in just life, period. Now I'm also tasting nachos, and I have not eaten today. So there's something, keep that in mind, because we also got movies right next to it. I think Freedom, I'm hearing Freedom Writers, the movie. Again, that expression that comes with them being more vulnerable with also the more knowledge that they have. So knowledge is going to be very important for you this August as well. You don't have to read a book to get knowledge. That's quite ableist to feel like, oh, you're not reading a book, you're not really reading. Quite ableist because not everybody can read books. Okay. What about the motherfucking blind? Anyway, again, that openness, that expansiveness, that open heart chakra of like, I'm not just thinking about myself, like this also affects me, that freedom, like pulling up people behind you. So we also got movies. So we're going to the movie soon. I'm hearing creating a movie, which is funny. Actually, woke up in the middle of the night and had something. It was just like, make your life like a movie. And I feel like that's also what you're doing as well, making your life more like a movie that you are the director of, you are the writer of, you're everything. So you're recognizing that, because right under freedom we got consequences, and consequences come from actions, and we also got actions on here, and actions are right next to rich healer. So this is letting me know that you're being more intentional, again tapping more into that mental space because you're leading from your heart more, and allowing that in. So it's letting me know that you're clearing out the mental space to recognize my actions have consequences. This can be a snap like it's a reality. This can ground you and be like, wow, my actions have, but consequences are in your eyes always good or bad. It's just the outcome of what you have done. And so with it being right under freedom and right next to moves, it's like you are recognizing I can have freedom. This is not just something that's in the movies. I deserve freedom. I deserve rest. I deserve this. That is a consequence of me being alive. That is a consequence of me putting in time. That is a consequence. So you're recognizing and getting a lot more comfortable with that word because you're getting a lot more comfortable with your actions. It's leading from a place of what you love to do, what you love to feel, who you love to be around, what you want your life to look like in that loving way, and being able to have that happen. Take care of your health because we got health and help coming in, health slash help. And it was almost like you're going to need help with your health or something, but really just get check-ins when you can. Set up appointments, follow through with appointments. I also need to take a heed for myself as well for this. That hit me, but yeah, definitely get that help. Um, if you, because I know depending on where you live, I know where I live, the U.S. is going through a lot of shit. But there are a lot of like typical free clinics or free clinic days or things of that sort where you don't have to worry about that or look up like what do they call those, like safe havens in your state, because they typically can also lead you go to your library. They can give you information on that as well. So there is just pay attention to your health, be more mindful of your health, and ask for help when needed. Whether that's going to your therapist for mental health, going to a physical therapist, yeah, I'm hearing physical therapy because motorcycle is right under that. Being mindful on the road is all I'll say because we only high working on that high energy Ashe. But be mindful on the road, be watchful of motorcycles as well. I'm hearing cyclists just be mindful on the road and be mindful of your health. A lot of things to be mindful of, which is also um, why they are letting you know like your actions have come. Like allow that to clear your head. Like everything I do is up to me, and that allows you freedom as well. So make sure that you are loving your body and taking care of it in all aspects. But motorcycles also letting me know, not just with the road, thank you, Spirit, the motorcycle just passed, Ashe, that things are happening quickly for you, and you may need help or assistance as well. Okay, with that, because things are happening rapidly, things are picking up that you weren't expecting. It can be a following, it can be a project got picked up at work, it can be now you're about to get married, now you're planning a wedding. It's things of that sort where things are like, oh, this is happening, so you got to get ready for that as well. And looking at this is not what I wrote, but it looks like Amine, this the rapper, but I didn't write Amine. But now I'm looking at it, I'm seeing Amine, so Amine can be significant. That music I was kind of singing to as well, but I wrote dope Amine, just funny because it looks like Amine. I wrote dope Amine. Don't numb yourself during this process. Because I wrote it with like a slash, so the word isn't even really together, it's just dope. I'm hearing allow present moments and experiences to be dope, to push you to that higher elevation, almost like, as the old people call it, dope. But really push you there, but don't allow it to numb you or stifle you or uh, stop you or things of that sort. Allow that to push you to where you need to go. Allow that to be a higher elevation. Again, learning is going to be something very important for you. It doesn't have to be actual school, or it could be going back to actual school. It can be learning more about your mental health. It can be learning just period, whatever it is. But downloads information and knowledge is coming in for you, sure, but don't allow it to numb you. If that makes sense. Maybe with the charms we'll get into it. We also got aunt, so you could be becoming an aunt. That can be also something that's happening very rapidly as you're becoming an aunt. Um, and you're having to take on a little bit more of a role because actions. That's where I put actions under that as well. And leading in that way. But we got aunt coming in here, so it could also pertain to your aunt. I don't know, but it didn't. It really just told me to put that in there for now. We got again the rich healer, so this is letting me know to take your gifts a whole lot more seriously and recognize that you can be a rich healer. Healer does not have to be synonymous to broke or broken down, okay? Now, on the back, which is letting me know that you may be in charge of something for sure, obviously, because I wrote it, but like a leader, somebody that is in an authoritative position, somebody that I'm here like almost as you have somebody else's life in your hands. It's like very authoritative for that sense. Excuse me, not my little cups coming out. Because we got in charge gets charged, right? It's almost like the first really teach you as a manager, like it doesn't matter what happens. If a staff messes up, you're gonna get it in trouble. Like yes, the staff will kind of get like da, but it's like they were under your team. How are they able to do this if they're under your team and you're managing them? So you're kind of gonna get the brunt of it because you are in charge. It's like when the kid messes up in school, they call the parent because they are in charge. They are the one that's shaping them, molding them, kind of helping them or guiding them or under them. So you could be that. So it's something that is going to happen with someone that's associated with you, but it could be you are actually in a authoritative position or they're just in association with you. And the person that's in charge, essentially, almost like you, gets charged. And with that being on the back end, it's not something that Spirit really wants you to really worry about because they really want you to focus on yourself and healing, but just really take a closer look at who is around because it's almost like they or you or double check your team or staff or whatever. Just not like micromanage, but just make sure all your ducks are in a row before they get into the pond. Okay. All right. Let's see what Spirit has for you for Cancers. All Cancers for the month of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of August. So for the month of Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what we have here. I love that everybody's also getting health. Ooh. I'm gonna do that again. Very eager crowd. You gotta relax. The messages will come. Don't rush them because then they come scattered and you don't have all the information. But I'm glad everybody's getting health and things of that sort because we are moving into Leo and Virgo season. So, what did I say? Scattered. We're gonna do this one more time for y'all. Y'all gonna stop complaining. Y'all, my fourth reading and named it. I did one for myself too earlier today, so technically the fifth. You scattered out Cancers. You gotta don't rush them answers. Do not rush them answers. Mm. Mm. Your protection is well up, very well up. You have like the double protection. You have the copper ring coming in here, and you have the protection alien ambient. So you are protected by uh, divinity. Divinity is protected, and you are also grounded and rooted in that protection and strength for sure. So um, that's why they want you to take care of yourself and be mindful of that and not numb yourself to things or be more open to tapping into that freedom of being able to be yourself. It's like that moment again back to Freedom Writers where that girl, she had to testify and she was, like she could be forced to lie, by everybody around her, her community. She could end up dead, but she decided to tell the truth. And she wound up, being able to go there, live with her aunt, get her taken care of. It was like that protection. Now she's able to be closer to school, now she got the, so it's almost like that energy of like, you are protected. Still speak up and allow the consequences of your actions to lead you because you are grounded as well in your actions. So be more happy with that as well. Your money is led by your creativity. Because we have you coming out here and we have the money and it's up on its head, but it's facing towards, I like to look at where it's facing you and the money are facing towards, like my cauldron of pins and things. So it's letting me know that you are very creative and that is like what you alchemize as. It doesn't have to actually be writing and things of that sort. But wherever you feel very creative and expressive, that's where you're going to get that. And that's also where the rich healer comes from. Because when somebody goes and like, oh, I love the art museum, just the way it makes you feel, just seeing what they were able to emulate and express, that's healing. It doesn't have to be, let me get some herbs and here goes a poem. It doesn't always have to be that way. And so recognize that your creativity leads you to abundance and wealth. Because even that's where the abundance is aligning to where you feel truly open and expressive. Like a character in the movie, like all eyes on me, but I'm not disrupted by it. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna keep moving. And the fact that you also kept trying to come out with all this information and all these coins, like I still got quite a lot in here, and you only got four. It's also letting me know like you don't need to do too much. Not too much needs to get done for you to get that resolution. Okay. There could be an aunt. Thank you, Spirit, on the other side. Because now they wanted me to do a message for them just really quickly. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want to say on this on the other side? You're going through a lot of periods of growth, and they're right there with you. Because literally the ancestor ring is right on top of you. Like right on top of you. They're with you the entire way. So you could have had an aunt that recently passed, or that you know of that you venerate, or you have an aunt that has passed that you're very close to. Um, Knock on wood, a lot of death is around you. Ashe, bless them. You could have an aunt that may also be sick. That you feel like it's almost there. So bless them, Ashe. But they're really close to you, living and that you were very close. You got both of the earrings that came out. One of the earrings, oh, you are okay. One of the earrings are entangled with the ancestor that's also entangled with the snake, which is also entangled with the spiritual ring. So it's like, again, when you showcase your gifts, your talents, who you are, it entangles you for a rebirth, for a change that's not only connected with the ancestral realm of healing and knowledge that you didn't know and just doing, but your spiritual gifts are also enhanced as well. Again, that creativity that really leads you there, because the butterfly is also right next to the spirituality, that constant rebirth and change. Yeah, you're very confident in how you walk in your fashion, or you will become that, like almost like a rich uncle, which is hilarious. But you will be very confident with that because the outside the rain that is received by other people, it's upright. It's like standing almost very strong. Like, yes, you see me, take me in, and recognize that. So very very powerful. Like, yes, I look like this, and you just look like that. We have the second jewelry ring, and it's in its own energy. This is letting me know that this has been yet to be tapped into. Oh, they're giving you a really good message here. This is yet to be tapped into, but it is really close to you. It's really close to them. It's like it's so close. Like I said, everything is happening very quickly. Your emotions are over here by the second butterfly with the one on the back that has a back to it. And it is letting me know that you are becoming more grounded in your emotions. They're not so much entangled and drowning you essentially, or taking over you and your mindset, or just who you are. It's allowing you're actually using your emotions. Again, that heart space, that heart chakra, that I love feeling, to really lead you into something that is really powerful. That is really great, and they're excited for you. You also have the kitty coffee that's coming in here, and it's facing upright, and it is near the candle essentially, and it's letting me know that it could be someone definitely on the other side, and they are watching over you, and they actually enjoy watching over you. Very exciting, almost like a movie. So yeah, they're sending you a lot of love. They're right there with you. They're like, it's right on top of each other, and everything is like really entangled with the gifts and the spirituality and the outside gifts and the abundance that's set to come in. It's all divinely incorporated and all in divine time. And so again, don't rush those answers, because when they want to give you answers, they will. Just be ready for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your affirmations here. for affirmations. Really take care of yourself, take care of your body, recognize that you have the freedom to choose, to do, to live. Don't numb your gifts, don't numb your power. Ooh. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for answers? For August. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ashay. Alrighty. Anything else? I cannot make this up. This lines up with your reading so perfectly. Ooh, we don't need all those cards, Spirit. If you want to give us one more, we'll take one more. Alrighty. Remember I said creativity is where your abundance lies. Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. That's also where your freedom lies, being able to make decisions, being able to have those actions, have those consequences that you want, or being okay with the consequences because you know that, hey, either way, my life is not over until it's over. Like I can continuously live and thrive and grow. So again, your creativity is where, again, that energy flows from for that. Again, the next one that made me laugh. Look at that. My greatest experience of freedom. That's the first word I wrote. Comes when I let go of what others think of me. Okay? Letting it all go, letting yourself be free, letting yourself be open. Okay? The next one that we have is all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Only out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Okay. So again, with that health, with that help, with not dumbing down. Ooh, excuse me, I say, with numbing your brain or things of that sort, it allows you to know that again, there's always expansion for growth, for abundance. I say for change, and that all is working out for your good. Because you've been consciously leading yourself there with love and openness to changes. The final one is it's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. And of course, all these affirmations will be down in the description below. But yeah, this is in your reading Cancer for the month of August. Take it in. I love you guys, but love yourselves more. Until next time, okay?